Hey everyone, I'm back. I wanted to just talk a little bit about something I just came across with a YouTuber that stood out to me, and I wanted to just brush over it a bit. He spoke about how a lot of minority communities, or just minority communities outside of the Black community, always wanting to align with whiteness, which is something I am sure, are all aware of. We've seen it so much. And interestingly enough, I was watching a movie, and in that movie, the white woman asked the men of color to sit down and for the white men to remain standing up. And I was surprised to see men of color still standing up, and individuals that are, at face value, I would not, you know, think they're white. And it's sad because I feel like I've seen this and heard about this myself as someone that also recall, you know, speaking to my recruiter in which he was filling out some form. And as you know, there's always those questions regarding race. And he asked me what my race was. And I was just like, I'm a woman of color. Sometimes I put mixed race, Black, Indigenous, whichever one at the moment. As you know, they're so random all the time. But he brought to my attention, as a man of color, he was a man of color, that a lot of Latinos that are dark skinned, that are individuals that he said looked like him, labeled themselves white, which is really troubling. It's really puzzling, given the fact that I find that the Black community, not wanting to ever align with whiteness, or wanting to be accepted by the white man or women, is a testament to their power. And I feel like it's such a powerful statement. And it's saddening to see other communities of color not want to stand in their power, right? And not want to stand in their pride. And by pride, I mean having some self-respect, having some love for one's identity, one's true identity, right? And it's also saddening to see communities of color, individuals that look like myself, or, that are from other backgrounds, that are melanated, right? Not even want to fight against the oppressor in terms of say, no, I will not assimilate. No, I will not make myself palatable, to be honest, because it's like, not only are you trying, not only do they, or those that have the power, right, those that have colonized the world, have expected individuals to do so much, right, to one's appearance, but it's like also how you speak, how you dress, how it's always a lot, it's a list of expectations. And to be comfortable in your own skin, to be comfortable with who you are as a person, is a statement. And it's also a testament to the respect that you have for yourself, and the respect that you have and appreciation that you have for your very ancestors that once upon a time had to endure even more. And a lot of times I think about that. I think about my ancestors from my past, and I can't even imagine what they had to go through. And it really breaks my heart. And it breaks my heart to see our communities, right, communities of color, want to assimilate so often, and not want to fight, right, against oppression that will and does not only affect us today, but affect our generations to come. So I just want to say that I really want to encourage communities of color. And I actually was talking to my partner today. I was like, I really need to start speaking on this in Spanish, and I wish I knew Arabic too. I've mentioned in previous videos that I want to learn Arabic, and that's always been my dream language to learn. Perhaps at one point I can. But yeah, I should. I feel like the world should, and people, because I do find that, and I've mentioned this as well in another video, excuse me, in another video where I spoke about how minority communities often are and minority communities, and more so people of color in other places around the globe, have other issues that they have to tackle, and therefore they haven't been able to address maybe other issues such as race, right? And I feel like bringing to attention, bringing it to light, and putting it out there, right? Informing individuals, having people question a lot of these normalized behaviors that have been passed down historically from generation to generation, that have not been conducive for oneself, right, as a person of color, and leading them to now hopefully change and make an impact, and in their own communities, in their own places. So, I feel like when you are able to bring it in your language, then it's like, okay, now it touches and reaches a different place around the globe that perhaps may not have focused on that, but knew to some degree, oh, something, why isn't treatment, right, equal across the board in whatever country it may be? Why is it isn't mere coincidence, and there are many factors historically that contribute to the present, right, and what is happening. So yeah, I just want to say that much, and thank you so much for listening, for all of you. I've seen growth in this channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I've seen some of the beautiful messages from some of my sisters. I appreciate you so much, so much. And of course to my brothers as well. I really am thankful for each and every one of you. And I hope that you are blessed. Naturally, I always say I don't believe in organized religion, but I always wish everyone a prosperous and good life, and may our communities grow, and may our communities and people not only grow in terms of our circumstances in life, because a lot of times we look at, oh, wealth and prosperity and all this, but no, may we also grow in knowledge and understanding of the world. And I feel like maybe we prioritize that as well. May we seek knowledge, and may that be at the forefront of our community, so we can continue to advance ourselves. But yeah, that's what I want to say. Take care. Bye.